one body, for two, saith he, shall be one flesh.
So even if you as a man say, I'm going to go into a today, you're becoming one flesh with that. You thought that, oh yeah, I'm just going to get in here and then I'm going to keep it moving. You became one flesh. One flesh is the equivalent when we're talking about marriage. You put yourself in a blood covenant with this woman. Still don't believe me in understanding this, right? Y'all still don't believe me in understanding that? I know it's a lot to take in. Going to John chapter 4. John chapter 4 and verse 17. This is with Yahushua and the woman at the well. All right, go ahead and read verse 16. Yep.
Jesus said unto her, Go, call thy husband, and come hither. Verse 17, the woman answered and said, I have no husband. Jesus said unto her, Thou hast well said, I have no husband.
This part, verse 18.
Verse 18, for thou hast had 5 husbands, and he who thou now hast is not thy husband. In that sayest thou truly.
Do y'all see that? This is the clarification of everything we just stated inside of here. She admitted that she has no husband. What does that mean? And he said, you answered right. You don't have a husband because you've had 5 husbands. What does that equate to? That means she got 5 bodies. And the man that she's with right now is not your husband. And that's why she knew it herself. She said, oh yeah, I'm just shacking up around. This ain't my husband. But he became one flesh with me, though. I'm one flesh with him. But that first man that you was with is your husband. It's not saying that right there, but that's where it's saying in general. And he said, thou has 5 husbands, and whom thou now hast is not thy husband. Is this making sense, y'all?
I feel good about being single again. Hey, man, it's serious, man.
Understand, marriage is just smecks. Yahusha called her out on the spot, all in her business. Oh yeah, you're right. You'd have 5 men up in you. I already know that. It's like, oh, how could I discern you to be a prophet? How do you know about what I've been doing? You know what I mean? Like she said, how do you know that? You know, so right after that, she literally says at verse 19, you can read that for us, because that.
The woman said unto him, Sir, I perceive thou art a prophet.
I perceive that thou art a prophet, because to her, this stranger, how the heck do you know about my body count? So as you're reading back inside of here, a lot of these things, they went over top of our head and understanding when the church, they didn't want to break down these concepts. Do you need a license to build a house? But they have put a license. Do you need a license to have smecks?
I see.
That's what became the prophet for this system. That is for control, to take you away from the Most High and understanding him. Because what we do is, if we understood as a people that smecks is marriage, and we understand even in the carnal or the worldly mind that soul ties are real. When you have smecks with somebody, you realize, you start knowing their thoughts, you start knowing what's going on with this person over there. You are able to say back, hey, something's going on where I need to go check on her right now. Oh, this is going on with him. I know something's going on. I know he over there cheating right now. I know he doing.
Yeah.
All those things, because you are connected. You are actually one flesh. You are tied in and tethered to that person. But a lot of us would not be sleeping around or doing all these things if we understood this, that marriage is one flesh. It's smecks. And so things become a lot more clear for our understandings inside of here as we're looking at this. renouncing all those soul ties, renouncing all these different things. Inside of the Most High's eyes, you've already been married. Even if you're saying, oh, I only been married once, I never got married. No, as many times you had sex for a man, as many times you had sex with a woman, those are your wives. Every time that you had a man go in unto you, those you would have had husbands. And that's why it was so important inside of this time period, and why we just read earlier with Lot offering his daughters who were not known to any man, because they're a blank slate. A blank slate that has not been infringed on by another man's mind, another man's spirit, and his philosophies and all of that. Because everyone inside of here can attest to this.